Patriots. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway in Foxborough. Gets around him. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
play action. Now it's Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Draymond Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. In motion right, Dobbs. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the shotgun, May with it. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to get us started. And we're off from Arrowhead. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. To the left side, caught by Thornton. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on second down. To the air, Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch, so give him, it looks like about 7.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. Here's Mahomes. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
That's just one of those plays on an opening drive, Kate, where on one side it's demoralizing. Defensively, rally, go make that tackle. But offensively, it just infuses you with so much confidence, knowing if you can just put the ball in your guys' hands, they can make a difference after the catch.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Walker gets the pitch. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a gain of 18. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Now an inside give to Walker. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Looking to throw Mahomes. This is going to be caught. So the heave connects. Touchdown, Chiefs. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on an opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one splits the uprights. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's May on 2nd. Absolutely fires this one right side. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. Yeah, Brock throws on target. God help you, got out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pressured, and he's not going to be able to escape this one. He's brought down back at the 7. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Fielded at his own 48. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Mahomes now. That one finds Xavier Worthy. A good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. They give up the gut to Walker. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
To Xavier Worthy. A loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
And before we can see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Space to the left. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kenneth Walker, a 25-yard scoring effort. Butker is good on the point after. Now lead by 14 points.
The score, Chiefs 14, Patriots nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Henderson to open the drive. Escapes the defender. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down New England. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
They send the tight end in motion. Now May on 2nd down. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is a Patriots 1st down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up 1st downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Bo finds his running back, Henderson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
May now. Caught, nice gain left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On second down, May escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Made a throw it. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Brown finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Smith. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Chiefs.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On the carry, it's Smith. He cuts it right. Past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
An extra point from Butker is up and good. And they bumped their lead up to 14.
21. Patriots 7. Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Rolling on 2nd. May. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. May looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go behind that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Pushing it here to try to at least get into field goal range, Brock, but no yardage there, and they lost some valuable time on that play, too.
One of the keys here as well is, are those receivers going to try to run it back and go again, or do you find a substitute off that sidelines? Because I don't think they're done taking their shots downfield.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Touchdown, New England!
Henderson, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Mejio with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Henderson, open the half. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's made in the air. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw Mahomes. Into the hands of Walker. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. It's going to be enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Smith. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down, Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Thornton. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs.
5-yard gain on the
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Into the wheel. He's making a stop. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running with Walker again. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man Gray. And he's not going to be able to get them to first. They stopped him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play action, Mahomes. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to him. And it's going to be 2nd and goal now. That play lost 8.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A pick up of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and long for him here. Makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. That 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th and goal.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Mahomes to throw for it. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce capping an over 5-minute drive. Butker to try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they add another to their lead.
Chiefs 28, Patriots 13. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is May. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
9 yards.
All set to go now from the 35. May. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. This is brought in at the 50. That is the spark that they needed. 53 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Brown. First a return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And that's no good. They missed the try. They needed that extra point, Brock, and now still trailing in this 2-possession game.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Mejio with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. 40. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Chiefs 34, Patriots 19.
What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. Defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Along the sideline past midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he gets home. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. And it's up and good, and they've moved back within a possession here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 34, Patriots 26. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Out left. Worthy makes the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the 1st down for him.
In this ground game, Kate, has seen such a steady dose of work, and what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
We've set it down from 37. To the air, Mahomes. There's a screen out for Walker. Shoots away from one. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Works the sideline inside the 35. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. Kenneth Walker brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Butker to try the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And the lead grows by 1.
41. Patriots 26. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. He goes out of bounds and a great return and brings us to the 2-minute warning. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Made a throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New England.
May now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin, and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Now May on 2nd down. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you can execute in this moment.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And this is going to be shy at first, but not by much. It's 4th and short. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Running for it, it's Henderson. And backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on 4th down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A gain of 5. First down, Patriots.
May looking to throw.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On 2nd down, May. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. And it's up and good, and they've moved back within a possession here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 41, Patriots 33. Up for his Morikawas to kick on 4th.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Mejio with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker. So give him 9 on that play, and now a very manageable 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Walker gets the pitch. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
You kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.